up? It's your girl Rachel with Nighttime Mommy Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the all-new Ninja Foodi XL pressure cooker steam fryer with SmartLid. You guys, this is the 8-quart model, and what you have here is a 14-in-1 8-quart Ninja Foodi. Now, you guys might be asking, what is the difference between this and the other Ninja Foodis? We're going to go over that. We're going to test it out. We're going to do a full demo, review the specs. You know how it goes on my channel. I review the product and you guys can make the decision whether this is something that you want to purchase. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, if you like reviews on small kitchen appliances, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because on my channel we review all the kitchen appliances that I can get my hands on. So we're going to be reviewing that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, or if there's something you want me to review next, but let's get started. So before we get started, I do have to make a quick disclaimer. Ninja did send this to me, but it does not in any way impact my review on the product. I am reviewing everything here, so you guys can make that decision whether this is something you want to purchase. This unit retails for $329.99. Currently, it can be found on the Ninja Kitchen site, which I'll have the link in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's not out anywhere else at this time, but I know as things are newer, it's usually limited to one place, and then you'll start to see it pop up in more places like Kohl's, Amazon, and so forth. So as I find those links, I will put them in the description box below. Now for the dimensions, the unit measures 15.39 inches in length, 14.21 inches in width, and then 14.25 inches in height. The max wattage output that it can output is 1,760 watts, and I didn't see an accurate weight on the site, but I did get on a scale and I subtracted the weight here. So this actually weighs about 24 pounds, so it is a pretty big unit. Okay, so what's included with this unit? When you purchase this unit, you obviously get the main unit. You get the crisping basket. You also receive your non-stick ceramic coating pot. This must be in the pot at all times when you cook. Do not place anything directly in here or you can mess up the unit. So always use the pot here. That's the inner pot. Now you also get your reversible rack, and this is for stacking power if you wanted to cook on 2 layers. But here is the reversible rack that you can cook with as well. You receive the quick start guide, which is actually very useful, you guys. So this quick start guide goes over everything with the steam crisping, pressure cooking, air frying, you name it, it's in there. You also get the owner's guide, which I've gone through, and I'll be making main points on the items that I found to be most useful from there. Just a quick disclaimer. And you also get their inspiration recipe book. Now it has about 45, almost 46 recipes, I believe it is, so it's a pretty thick book here. Has some really tasty recipes in there. So let's take a look at the unit itself. Now, this unit here is not touchscreen. It's plugged in right now. So you have 3 functions. If you slide this toggle to the left, you start off with the pressure cooking options, okay? If you slide it to the middle, you have your steam crisping options, which is between steam and crisp or steam and bake. If you bring it to the right, this is where you have your air frying or stovetop functions. You can air fry, broil, bake and roast, dehydrate, proof, so if you're making any bread, you can rise the dough, sear and saute, steam, sous vide, slow cook, and let me zoom in there so you guys can get a better look. And yogurt. Now, here is where you can toggle time with the arrows. It's not touchscreen, they're actual buttons, and you can hold it. I'll show you. You can do minute increments, you can hold it for further 5 minutes. And here is where you can change the temperature. That was for proofing. So you just press the arrows there. And you also have a keep warm option and a start and stop option here. So I do want to note something really quick. I'm going to zoom out because I know I'll get this question for our Ninja Foodi newbies out there. there is a sealing valve. When you're using a pressure cooker, you have to seal the pot in order for it to build pressure, and you have to release the pressure once it's done cooking. This is loose. This is meant to be loose, so don't get worried or concerned that it is loose. That is how it works. It is loose here. Never put your hand over it because steam comes out. You can obviously burn yourself, so just from the side, turn it here. All right? Now, to open your lid, this is the lock position or open position. This is locked. So on the left-hand side, you won't be able to open it. You can only open it by it being on the right-hand side, and that is how you would open it. Now, I do want to show you guys the inside here. You can see it's much more open, so we'll definitely see how easy it is to clean. It looks like it may be easier to clean because you don't have the tray that used to be in front, so you had to kind of stick something in to clean it. It should be much easier to clean, but time will tell. I will definitely put a video on that. But it definitely looks like it'll be easier. So I like that it's open. I can get a sponge in there and scrub if I needed to. Alright, now you have your condensation cup here. This is on the side. I forgot to remove that tape. So you just pull it out and place it back in there. Basically, as moisture collects, instead of it just seeping onto your counter, it would collect in this cup and then you can wash it. We have the Steam Crisp technology that is here to change it all. So this basically is used for making faster, juicier, crispier results without drying out your food. And this is actually compared to other Ninjas. And they list the Ninja model in the manual to compare it to, because I guess it probably would dry out some foods, but this doesn't do that. And what you use is you're adding liquid to the pot, you're adding your food, and it's going to use steam and the air fryer fan to crisp and leave it moist, leave a lot of moisture in that food there. Now, I don't want you guys to be deceived. It's not pressure cooking at all. It's using steam. So you don't have to worry about forgetting to seal or vent the pot. The only thing you have to seal when it comes to adding or sealing the pot is when you're pressure cooking, because obviously you need pressure to build. For the steam crisp or air frying function, you do not need to seal the valve. Now, the steam crisp function does require at least 1 cup of water or 1 cup of liquid. I shouldn't say water, 1 cup of liquid in order to use this, but it depends on the recipe. So it really depends on what you're cooking. It's between 1 to 3 cups of liquid, and in the recipe inspiration guide, it kind of guides you as to how much liquid you'll need to use, which I'll be demonstrating as well. To really quickly go over how I'm prepping the whole chicken here, I have a 5-pound whole chicken. I have a whole chicken seasoning mix that I make. I'll have all of the ingredients in the description box. You'll be able to find that recipe there. But I don't use all of it. I just use some of it, but I have it all in a bag prep, so whenever I want to make it, it's just easier. 2 lemons for the actual chicken, and then I have about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. I use my Evil oil sprayer most of the time, but just to give you guys an idea of how much oil I use, you can use more or less. This is what I use. Now, for the actual steaming, I am going to use 3/4 cups of chicken broth and juice of 1 lemon. I really like this little OXO juicer. Just really quick to juice it, and then you have the seeds. It just removes all of that extra stuff and it filters it out. So I like that. I'll have the link for that in the description box. But let's get started. Alright, so very quickly I'll just demonstrate a bit of how I prep the chicken. I have my seasoning here, and I already removed the gizzards from inside. I add oil here on top, oil under the skin, so I kind of lift the skin here, and I just have it on this pan for easy cleanup. But I lift the skin so that I can get seasoning and lemon juice under there so that it gets really into the chicken and I have the flavor everywhere. I also flip the chicken and do the same on the back here. I add my seasoning and rub it everywhere. So I'll do that, and then I will add lemon juice and squeeze it all over the chicken and inside, and I will leave the lemons inside of the chicken. So I'm going to do that really quickly and we'll be back. Alright, so you see I have everything prepped. Now in the inspiration guide they do use the basket. I'm not using the basket just so that I can get a good picture and so that I don't rip the skin as I'm pulling it out of the crispy basket. That typically happens. I don't know if it happens for you guys, but it does for me. So to make it easy, I'm just using the roasting rack here. So I'm using the inspiration guide, not for the recipe, but just so that I can get an idea of how much liquid and how much time to use. So you want about 1 cup of liquid at least. Now what I have here is, it does say 365 degrees Fahrenheit and to, let's see, for 55 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do today. Sorry guys, I had to cut the scene here. But I added the chicken, and that's all I did really after I added the liquid. I am going to place it back on steam crisp and set it at 365 for 55 minutes. Select start. It's going to build steam. So this is as loud as it gets when it's cooking. So I unlocked it and now there's steam. Let me kind of show you if you can kind of see it right there in this area. You see it releasing right now. Okay, so I almost thought it was burnt just from opening the lid, but it's not, you guys, it's fine. It was just the lemon. The lemon kind of burnt up there, so. Really quickly, you can see that this chicken is cooked all the way through here. Alright, and there we have our chicken. It's been sitting. It's ready to go. You guys, look at it. It is perfect. It looks so good. I don't know if you guys can see the juices on the plate. Let's see if I can get that in the... Oh, you can see it. So there is just tons of juices right there. So you know that this thing is going to be juicy, but let me just... You can kind of hear... I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. But it's crispy on the outside. And I want to... I never know how to cut into a chicken, you guys, so... Just open it like that. And you can see... Let me see. Oh, my fingers, because I have the marinade on it. Or my mixture there. Let's see if I can get... You can see my hand's super wet from the juices there. It's hot though. It's juicy. Delicious tender chicken. Let me just rinse my hands off. Oh my goodness. And the lemon flavor went through the chicken everywhere. So not only do you have it steaming into the chicken, but you have it inside the chicken, and I rub lemon juices all over it. So it is nice and juicy and tastes just like a lemon herb chicken. This is the Ninja Foodi XL Steam Crisping feature. Let me know if you guys want me to try anything, or if you have any questions. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Let me know. I mean, we're still new to this new steam crisping technology. Overall, I can tell you, it's sleek. It looks so much nicer than the other Ninjas that I've seen, the Ninja Foodis. So I love it. It looks really nice. It cooks nicely. No complaints, you guys. It's easy to use. It's user friendly. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you like small kitchen appliance reviews. But until next time, you guys have a great night.